Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bunk and Pick podcast. Pick here with Bunk.
The Bunkler's here.
Say hello to the people there, Bunk.
A little down.
A little down.
A little down today. Filming this after.
What kind of down are you?
Down.
Are you football down? Are you baseball down?
Oh no, I'm not baseball down. I'm baseball up.
Oh, you just got real perky right
Baseball
when I
up. Wait, do it on camera. Up. Okay.
Okay.
That was good. A little football down.
Right.
Had a little disappointment yesterday. We'll have to pick it up.
It was a bit disappointing yesterday. We'll definitely talk about that.
Yes.
For sure. But I do believe you have a shout out you'd like to give for somebody for a product that was given to you.
I do. I will say this. Pick stepped up to the plate. Big barbecue thing out yesterday.
Yeah, what did we did?
We had sausage.
Sausage, turkey, chicken, brisket, potato salad, baked beans,
Oh, man,
cornbread.
It was good. Pick came through. Chef Pick was on point.
That's what I'm here for.
It is what you're here for.
Exactly.
And you know what the best part was?
Yeah.
Bunk only had to bring chips and a dip.
Yeah, you didn't do any work.
Oh, I didn't even have to bring because it was here.
You just threw the stuff on the smoker for me.
It was very good. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad.
But yeah. So we did have a friend come over, and he's been on here
Absolutely.
before, Jason. Boomer, the Boomer Schooner. And he brought a specialized product for the Bunk and Pick show. And it is, ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, shit, I can't get it on there. Here it is.
Yeah, the Bunk and
Pick.
Pick pontoons.
Man, it's really hard to do on camera and get it shit straight. I need a director.
I'm directing you. You just pointed at the camera.
It's the Bunk and Pick pickles.
I know. I like
He
them.
pickled them himself, and they're awesome. And I give a shout out to him, and he put the little label on there and everything. So shout out to you there, Jason. It's pretty awesome. Even though you are an Eagles fan, we'll go ahead and take it. And the best part is it goes well with the pontoons.
They are pontoons.
They are pontoon pickles, which we definitely appreciate here. Well, I appreciate here at the Bunk and Pick podcast.
Have you tried them yet with your gross melted government cheese and hot dogs?
No, you know what? I think that's on tap for today because we had all the barbecue yesterday. And then last night I had the leftover barbecue.
Just your insides have to be
Yeah.
wrecked after. If you're going to eat hot dogs on top of all that.
I,
All I craved last night was a bunch of vegetables.
no.
It's like, I just want vegetables.
No, Mrs. Bunk kind of told me early this morning, yeah, we're not going to be eating all that again today. We'll see. There are some games on later.
Two and what? 6:30.
I think so. But yeah, good stuff. Great pickles. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it was good company. We had a good time.
We had a good time.
We had medium G here screaming at us.
The medium one. Yeah, because we stayed for his Penn State game, which was not a disappointment.
No, but they played Nevada.
Hey, those Wolfpack are tough, baby.
Yeah,
The Wolves.
they were
They suck.
having a tough time getting up off the ground
They
after
kinda
getting
suck.
beaten to the ground.
I know.
Denai Dennis is a monster. Their defensive end is unbelievable.
I agree. Well, before we kick into our NCAA football,
Yeah.
can we just touch on baseball shortly?
Yeah, absolutely. But do you have a grump? Or are we saving the grump for the football section?
I think it's going to be a football section.
All right, well, we'll save it then. We'll get to the grump.
We're going to get to it.
You've got a serious grump
I do.
today.
I do.
And it's a reoccurring grump over the last 5 years. Anyways,
So let's go baseball.
baseball.
So I'm back to being a positive Yankee fan.
I know, you are gross.
Hey, they've won 7 in a row against the Washington Nationals.
Senators. You were about to say senators. God. You're just like losing your mind over here. I'm a Washington Senator. Whitey Ford's out there.
That was a long day yesterday. Yes, the Nationals and then the really mighty, the White Sox.
They're so bad.
They're
not the worst team in baseball, though.
They're not the worst team, but they're not good.
If they're not the worst team and you watch them and they're not that bad, the Colorado has to be just the absolute worst of the worst.
Was actually, when I watched Colorado play, seemed better, which is sad.
They only have 38 wins.
I know, but
They're already at 100 losses.
I don't know. You know what, man? Hold on a minute. My glasses are really freaking me out here on the camera.
Why are you?
Holy shit, I can't see anything. Okay, they go back.
Put
on.
them back on. Why are they
Woo!
freaking you out?
I got like lights and shit.
Really
in there.
train wrecked. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. We forgot to turn on the studio lights.
Oh, God. Losers. Man, we were pathetic. We're tired, man.
Yeah, we're hurting today.
We are hurting. But the White Sox they're horrendous.
Yeah, they're bad.
I mean, really bad. But it's great because the Yankees they've got 7 wins in a row. They're back 2 games behind our friends from the North. They're up a game and a half now on our hated rivals in the East, Boston Red Sox. And they're looking good for the wild card. Or they may even catch. I mean, they do have they have a head-to-head still with Toronto, so they could catch them.
Hey, we talked a lot of crap about the wild card race. It's kind of over. Holy crap. Over the 1 week, everything has changed in baseball.
I know.
Cleveland's still in it. Yep. The Rangers are in it.
The Strangers are in it.
Kansas City's making a roar. All these teams are winning. Tampa's winning, but everyone ahead of them is winning, so that's a problem.
Yeah, Tampa's done. Let's write them off.
But there is a good storyline.
What's that?
Caminero, home run. That boy is hitting a ton of them.
He is. You know what it was? As soon as I dropped him from my fantasy team, he took off because he knew. I think he felt it in his bones that he was being held by a Yankee.
Fuck that Bunk guy.
He's a Yankee fan.
But he's at 38 or 39. He might hit 40. He might catch, I think it's Eddie Murray's record for first full year.
And you know what? His name is deceiving because his name is Junior He's a big dude. He just like Junior.
What does that have to do with anything?
His name is Junior Caminero.
So you think
he's a little dude?
How does somebody needs to study your brain. It needs to be probed.
He's big.
We need to put that the sensor cap on your brain and figure out what the hell's going on up there.
He's called Junior. He's big.
He can't choose his name. Someone else chose his name for him.
That was the first thing when I was watching. I was like, why the hell is his name Junior?
What would you like his name to be instead? Senior?
It could be Senior. Could be Bo. Something like that. I don't know. Anything, but not Junior, because Junior sounds like a little guy, little tiny guy. He's a big dude.
Yeah, he's very big.
I know. I had.
What about like in the old 80s movies, action movies, when the guy was called Tiny, but he was huge? Maybe that's what's going on here.
Okay, that might be.
Does that help smooth some things out in your brain?
It smooths it out. But
we need to get that cap on you. We got to see what's going on up there. There's some crazy shit happening in that. There's some crazy shit happening in that head.
Junior just is like, I've got this like little 5'6" dude.
He's not.
And I was like, holy shit,
huge.
he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's huge. He hits the shit out of the baseball.
He's a good guy. So I hope he breaks the record. I'm for him. I'm going for him.
Hey, rooting for a Ray.
You know what? I've gotten
Ray.
very much better this baseball season and liking other teams.
It's because the Yankees struggled so bad. Here's what's going to happen, though. I'm going to lay this out for you.
Right.
The fucking Yankees are going to limp into the playoffs, and they're going to win like one series, and Boone's going to keep his job, and you're going to go through this all over again next year.
It's a rite of passage for Yankee fans.
You're going to go through all of this again next year.
I do.
When in reality, Boone should be gone.
He should.
This year is a disappointment.
It is. It absolutely is.
Like, the beginning of the year, the perception was Yankees win the World Series or bust. Now it's like, dear God, just make the playoffs.
They can't beat. Oh, let's be honest. They can't beat the teams with winning records. So
they can't. They're playing garbage right now. They're playing the Senators and the Black Sox and.
That's messed up. Man.
It came from you. It came from you. The Trolley Dodgers,
Seattle Pilots. all the old time teams are coming back. That'd be awesome, by the way, if they would. The other thing I gotta say is here's what hit me too when I'm watching the game. Trent Grisham.
You hate him so.
No, how's he 28 years old?
He does look pretty old.
He's like 50. Jesus. They said he was 28 years old on there.
It's all of them are wearing. They're getting back the 80s.
Yeah, I hate that.
The broom mustache.
God,
that's the problem.
Please don't even get me started on the whole
facial hair
thing.
Should we start this?
No, God.
How's Devin Williams?
He's friggin' sucks. They were up 2-1 on the White Sox, and he gave up a friggin' tying run and made them go to extra innings last night. He blows.
White Sox.
He blows. But yeah, Trent Grisham, 28. And I keep looking at him now. Do they know that? It's like, he's not. There's no fucking way he's 28. He's got to be like 38. He missed.
No, he's 28.
I know he is, but number one, he's been around forever. Number two, he looks old. Sorry,
He
Trent.
does.
Sorry, Trent.
So,
but he's playing well. So.
Well, that's the AL side. I mean, it's now tight. The races are tight.
It is.
Yankees might catch Toronto and win the division.
They could. I think there's more conversation maybe in the NL, to be honest with you.
There is. But my quick question to you, does Seattle have enough?
No.
They should have enough. Did they catch Houston?
No. Big Dumper's going to take a dump. Be done.
He's at 50 home runs.
Yeah, he's kind of, I don't like it. I don't want him catching Judges.
Oh, my God. Rewind this podcast a month ago, and you were like, this guy is God's gift to earth. And right
he's
now,
getting a little close to Judge's records, though, and I don't
so you
like
hate
it.
him now?
I do. I'm starting to hate him. Rooting against him.
Why?
I don't want him catching Judge's records. 62. He's got to slow down.
He's fucking well on his way. The dude hits home runs every time he's at bat.
Does.
It's crazy.
Pissing me off. It's like every time I open it up, he hit 2 more. Dumper. Stop.
Yeah. Also, I want to ask you, for all the hubbub on the trade deadline, how's that McMahon trade holding up there?
Man, he's a good third baseman.
Don't have errors from third base anymore.
Here's the only good thing. At least there's a guy that plays every single day. So let me ask you this, though. They traded for Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario?
Literally never plays. I have not seen him play.
They traded for him, Caballero, as well.
Caballero plays, though.
Yes.
I mean, he goes in and...
he's fast and he's good on defense.
Okay.
Besides that one game.
Yeah, he messed up a couple times.
Well, here's my favorite thing that really chapped you. I heard it at least 8 times yesterday while we were watching football.
Okay.
Talking about an Olay catch at third base just constantly.
That was the White Sox.
I know.
Dude, that's a little league play. It wasn't even hit that hard.
Yeah, you got to get your body in front of it.
Jesus, man.
You got to get your body in front of it.
Was, they're playing the Yankees. But freaking Rosario never plays. Literally never plays. It's truly amazing. And they've got guys that, Anthony Volpe, I'm looking at you. He got a hit. He was 1 for 36 or 8 or some shit. And he finally got a hit. Oh, he's a hitter now. Yeah, he's in. He's back, baby.
Because he has one?
No, he's gotten some hits. He's done. He's got to be done after this year.
Well, who plays short for them? They're going to have to. But the same situation's going to happen. You're going to pull up a rookie with a ton of pressure on him that everybody's going to think is Jeter.
Somebody's got to play. George Lombard Jr.
Go get an established veteran that's good.
That's a possibility.
You should.
That's a possibility. I don't think Volpe survives next year. He's struggling too. I will say this: the last 4 games against the White Sox, he's been hitting the ball.
White Sox,
but I mean, he's. I don't know, man.
Do you think they move on from him and then he goes somewhere else and just turns into like a really good player?
I think he's a good player. I don't know that he'll ever be.
He's got to hit.
Really good. That's the problem. He just
sucks at hitting.
He doesn't hit, and his defense I think will come back, but he just doesn't hit.
Yeah.
But Rosario, by the way, never fucking plays.
All right.
It's crazy.
Enough about your damn.
All right, let's
Yankees.
go. Hey, let's go. I do have one thing to say about the Nationals League. So
Nationals League or the Senators or those Atlanta Brewers, Milwaukee Braves,
the Dodgers and the Padres. So the Padres are still a game back, but I looked at their upcoming schedule, and the Padres have a much tougher schedule the rest of the way. I don't think they catch them.
No, it's like one game. I'm surprised that LA's only has 77 wins.
Yeah, they're not. Honestly, they're not playing as great as everybody thought they would.
They're going to get into the playoffs and beat everybody, though.
No, I don't think so.
I think they're built for playoffs.
I think the Brew Crew is in, baby.
God, they're good.
I think the Brew Crew is in with the mush brush.
With the mush brush?
Mush brush. Yeah.
That has nothing to do with this.
I just wanted to say it.
My God, man. Again, study that brain. We need to get in there.
Hey, and who's this junior guy? No, I'm just kidding.
God.
That's awesome. I think Los Angeles will be in. But I did look at their remaining schedule. Dodgers have a much easier path. Now, whether they win those games, I don't know. But the Padres have some tough games. The friggin' Brewers, I think, are a lock at this point. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I think they'll get over 100 wins.
Yeah, they're
they have
good.
15 away from 100. They've been on a tear.
They have.
They don't seem, you know what it feels like? They don't ever seem to lose 2 in a row. They lose, but it's like they'll win 2 or 3, lose 1, win 2, lose 1. They're very consistent.
They got a good team. I mean, I was hoping for my Reds there for the wild card too, and they've kind of 2-8 over the last 10. I think they're done.
Obviously Tampa's, if somehow a miracle run happens and they make it to the playoff, that's great, but they're not. I'm probably pulling for the Brewers.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the Brewers.
But what if it's against your...
Dude, can we just be an honest Yankee fan here? They will get in the playoffs. They can't beat good teams, though.
They would have to get... Yeah, probably, you're right.
They just can't.
Right.
Their record, even within the division, their record against Toronto and Boston is like, they've got like 2 wins and a million
Building
losses.
for next year.
No, you don't build for next year in New York, friend. Come on, friend.
Come
on, citizen.
Holy shit.
Come on, citizen.
You can fucking, at high noon, we're going to meet out there when the clock strikes 12.
Listen, citizen.
Jesus Christ, what is going on over there today?
Had a whole day of football.
All right, so who's your front runner then? Who is your serious front runner? Because the Brewers they are very good, but do they really have the team to go all the way?
I think they do, man.
Okay.
I mean, I know you're here's who okay, I'm going to switch it up. I think Philly.
Without Wheeler, though.
I still think they hit the ball, man.
They hit the ball, but without Zach Wheeler, that hurts.
It does, but I'm going to go Phillies. I'm leaving the Dodgers out, by the way. I'm going Phillies on the NL side, and in the American League, I'm going to still stick with my preseason favorite, Detroit Tigers. They've been kind of quiet lately.
They have been quiet. They win.
Winning.
They're another team that just they'll lose a couple, but they'll rattle off 4 or 5 wins.
So my World Series is Phillies, Detroit, and I'm going to go with my heart on this one. Go with the Tigers.
If Boston's starting pitching turns the corner just a little bit, besides Crochet, behind him, and so that they don't tax that bullpen, so they're using that bullpen pretty heavily.
Yeah,
Boston probably makes a run because I feel like they match up really well with everyone.
I don't. You know what? Here's the thing with Boston. They have a lot of young players.
They have a lot of young players.
Never been in the playoffs. I don't think they go far. I think they're one and dones. I think the Yankees, unfortunately, are going to be one and dones too.
Well,
they may play each other.
The team that will have, besides the Yankees, with the biggest disappointment will be Seattle after all their moves if they can't make a run.
How is Suarez doing there? I haven't even kept up with that.
Meh.
Back to normal.
Well, he's got he's doing fine, but it's hard because it's a West Coast team. They just don't get the publicity if you're not in Dodger blue.
You literally never hear about them anymore.
You don't hear about any of those teams.
No. I mean, they're
going to be good.
In it. They're in it. They could be they're up.
I personally think they go on a run and they catch Houston, win the division.
I'd love that.
I think they win the division. I think Houston's old.
We're going to help them because I think the Yankees go and play Houston this week.
Oh, well, that's not going to help anyone.
It's not going to help us. Damn it.
Why does it always have to tie back to the Yankees for you?
Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
Love the Yankees.
Ridiculous.
You want
everything? I've talked about teams in other division, and you tied it back to the fucking Yankees.
It's like, what's that?
I'm starting
9
to understand.
degrees of separation or whatever.
I'm starting to understand why Medium G Gary gets so pissed off at you about the baseball talk.
He does. He gets angry. He's an angry little beaver when I talk Yankees. Everything revolves around the World Series. World champion Yankees.
All right, I'm going to take a different angle for you.
All right.
About baseball. I think we feel pretty good about at least the top tier of teams.
Mm-hmm.
We the picture is coming together, like we said. The AL wildcard's pretty close. Who's the biggest disappointment on the year from the beginning of the year? Hype and everything about them. Who do you feel is the biggest disappointment on the year?
I think I'm going with Baltimore.
It's got to be Baltimore, right?
Yeah. They and then they signed that young kid too. So they already said Rushman's gone.
Yeah, he's done.
But they're still young. Those guys are still young, but I don't think those guys are. I don't. Is it weird? Could they all have an off year at the same time? That's just bizarre.
It doesn't feel like that happened. That doesn't happen in
I
baseball.
don't know. They're good players, but they suck. They're not good at all.
I mean, I guess the turnaround last year for the Rangers feels like this. Like the Rangers were not good last year, but they had just a ton of injuries. And really, Baltimore has like one or two guys. Rutschman was hurt. He was out. But your big names, Gunner's still there. Holiday's there. You lost your first baseman, but you traded him. That's why Mountcastle was fine.
I mean, Holiday's not. He's okay.
He is.
He's
having a tough time transitioning.
He is,
to the pros.
but he's good. He's not great, and Gunner's not having a year like he had. I don't know. They're a huge disappointment. I think. They're not even. They're like they've been out of it for a while now.
They were out of it after 2 months. It was crazy.
I agree. I mean, if I look at some of the other teams, they're pretty much all expected to suck.
Minnesota's pretty disappointing.
You think so?
Yes, Minnesota's projected to win that division or compete with the Dodgers for it. They had a good team. Obviously they dismantled and traded away a bunch at the trade deadline, but they came into the year with hype. Yeah. Like a playoff team.
They've been out of it for a long time.
They've been out of it for they haven't ever felt like they were in it.
Yeah. No, they haven't. The Guardians still have a shot, but they're always about where they're at. They're always pretty good. They're never like really bad. Not anymore. They used to be.
Yeah.
When they were called something else, probably.
Different derogatory name for somebody.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that. Back in the old days. But yeah, it has to be Baltimore. I don't know. I can't really pick. I will say this. I think Tampa Bay is a little bit of a disappointment because
they're 100% a disappointment.
Because they're never out of it. They're always kind of in the running towards the end. I just don't. They're not in the running right now. I guess they could be, but I don't see it happening.
Having to play away from home for 2 straight months is hard.
Yeah, I agree. They have a shitty situation there. I would agree with that.
There was a lot against them. They are very disappointing this year. There's zero excuse for that because for a run there, they were the best team in baseball, and then they fell off a cliff out of nowhere.
Yeah, but the stadium could be a thing. I mean, the A's are the same way. They started off hot too this year, but they were also, there was no expectation. People were picking Tampa to come in second in the division. And it's not. Now, I could say, let's bring this home. I could say.
Are we going to talk about Atlanta?
I could say the Yankees could be. Their disappointment. Okay, let's talk about Atlanta.
Atlanta's disappointing.
Atlanta's been bad for like 4 or 5 years.
No, they haven't. They were in the playoffs 2 years ago.
Yeah, but Schnitker's Schnitker. Come on. Schnitker. And Acuna's never, he's hurt. He is the current present day Mike Trout.
That's a pretty good comparison.
He really is. He's hurt.
Just hurt.
He's a great player.
When he plays, he hits the shit out of the ball, and then he's hurt.
And speaking of Mike Trout, he's playing. I haven't heard his name
Well, he's in the desert that is the Angels organization.
I know. He's got to get out of there, man.
He had a chance.
He's not.
He had a chance.
Yeah, he did have a chance.
The Phillies put money on the table to get him.
And he's a Philly guy.
He is. But he stayed loyal.
Yeah.
He probably got told we're going to put pieces around you, and guess what happened? Shohei got traded.
There's no pieces
or
there.
Shohei walked.
They are habitual. They're bad this year. They've been bad for years, and they're not going to be any better in the next couple
They're not.
Years.
They're not.
Never going to be good.
As far as an organization, that's a disappointment, but it's not a disappointment on the year because we knew what was going to happen.
But the Braves, okay, let's say the Braves are sitting at 61 and 75. That's a pretty horrific.
That's horrible
Record for the Braves. I mean, I agree.
You feel like Arizona's a little bit of a disappointment this year under 500.
Yeah.
You do. Not like a major.
No, that's a really hard division.
That is a hard division, but they had good pitching and they were in the World Series 2 years ago.
Have a good, the Giants too, they're always in there. But they're not, at least they're not like horrible teams. They're nearly 500, which isn't bad. I don't know. Baltimore is the biggest. For me, it's the biggest.
Baltimore is by far. Holy shit. I just scrolled over to run differentials. Oh, God.
For who?
Colorado.
Oh, yeah. -354.
354.
And I'm telling you, I've watched these guys play, and they're better than the friggin' White Sox.
354. Holy shit.
So when I say they're better than the White Sox,
bad.
that's pretty friggin' bad, man.
That's bad.
They are bad. But they seem more competitive to me than the White Sox.
354. Holy shit.
I know. That's
disappointing for the sheer fact you're a professional organization.
Yeah. I'll tell you who's like a surprise on the post. Toronto's actually a surprise to me. They started out not that great. I figured they were going to have another shit year, but they've actually pulled it together, and they're having a good year.
Yeah. Does it sustain in the playoffs? It could.
I mean, it could. When I watched them play, these guys they hit when they're supposed to. They don't strike out a lot. They put the ball in play, and you know what? They hustle, all of them.
Yes, they do.
And that is one thing that some other team I tend to like doesn't do all the time. I'm not even mentioning who it is right now.
They who must not be named.
the old New York Highlanders. But no, they do. Honestly, they hustle everything out.
They do.
I got to give them credit. So
I'm happy we're getting in the end of September. We'll see some super meaningful baseball here down the stretch. So there's going to be a bit of drama. There's a few things that need to kind of sort themselves out, but yeah, I just kind of have the playoff picture most of the way painted now.
I think it's close. I mean, there's a few probably the fight is for that last wild card on both sides, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. But how consequential will that be?
Yeah. I mean, it's not, but even that is down to like still one or two teams.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a lot of movement. So,
no.
Sadly for who's. Anyway.
The team in the Bronx.
Yeah, the Bronx Bombers.
Oh my God. Everything ties back to them.
I know.
All right, if we talk about football, are you going to tie this shit back to the Yankees too? Or?
No, I'm not going to do that. You want to switch over to the NCAA?
Reluctantly.
Yeah, kind of down. Friggin' Texas.
All right, give us your blunder. You got the grump. You have a grump in there.
Grump. Okay, Texas offensively. Okay, I will say this up front. Their defense is amazing. Offensively, they were a friggin' dud. And it starts with one Sark, head coach Sark play calling.
Yes.
It was friggin' horrific. And I mean, I get it, Arch. And let's be honest, he did not play great. He missed a lot of throws. But if you watch other games yesterday, coaches are giving these guys, easy throws. He could have got 5, 6, 7 yard throws without a problem. And none of that was there. All the throws were actually pretty hard to make. And he obviously didn't make many of them. He did at the end.
He missed a lot.
He was like, even on the last drive, he threw at that guy's feet. That's a big throw.
You have to make that throw.
I mean, that was a fairly easy throw.
It was wide open.
Yeah. But I thought the play calling really sucked. I wasn't happy with the play calling at all. Their defense is phenomenal. They're going to obviously win a bunch of games, but they got to get better, man.
They have to, and they have to get better quick.
They do. I mean, luckily they've got 2 or 3 games.
Texas has some easier games coming up here for the next 3 weeks, but then you go to Florida.
Well, it's over after that. Yeah, Florida, Oklahoma.
Florida, Oklahoma. You've got Georgia on the schedule.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tough games on that schedule. Arkansas is going to be a tough game at the end of the year. You've got A&M, who struggled against UTSA for a minute, but then turned it on.
I know, with UTSA. Come on. No, I agree. And hopefully they can kind of do. But the thing with Sark, and I love Sark. I think he's a great coach. But last year, too, when they were getting beat like by Georgia, his play calling when they're winning is, woo, he's the best. But when they're in the tough games, he just doesn't seem to make the right calls for whatever reason. I don't know. It's kind of disappointing. It was disappointing. They literally didn't score till like 4 minutes left in the game.
I know, it's crazy.
Then they had a shot still.
They did. And nobody picked up the blitz.
I know. Nobody
the
does
wide
that.
It
was just disappointing. All that good food went to waste. The pickles went to waste.
So here's my thing. total yards wise, Texas outgained Ohio State by 120 yards.
Yeah.
It was 336 to 215.
Yep.
It came down to 2 plays. Honestly, that game came down to 2 or 3 plays. That stop at the goal line, where what the fuck are you?
Oh my God! I forgot
watch
about
them.
that.
You watch them line up with literally just only defensive linemen.
I know.
They only had defensive linemen in that for that stop.
I know.
And you just ran it into your center's ass.
Did you hear what he said? What Sark said about that?
No.
Why he didn't call timeout or anything? Because, which makes no sense. He didn't want them to have time to put their big guys in, and he goes, "I guess in retrospect, I could have taken the timeout and put our big guys in, and we could." Hello, it's a friggin'. You're at the goal. Okay, and it was a shitty play, to be honest.
It was.
Your running backs are running through people.
You had three other chances at it.
God.
The running back, C.J. Baxter, was running through people, and they kept taking him out. I get it. He's coming off an injury. But if you got a guy that's winning for you, even though your line was struggling at times, C.J. Baxter was still getting 4 to 5.
I know.
Why aren't you giving him the ball?
I don't understand it.
Here's the other question. When you're at the goal line, every scenario that's ever been that and you run a tight end out, it scores.
I know.
90% of the time.
We were talking about that too.
Fucking
Literally
throw it.
Unstoppable.
Just throw a tight end out.
It's unstoppable. It really almost is literally unstoppable.
Because your guy is bigger than their guy.
I know.
Every time.
He only has to go literally 5 feet. It's crazy.
Why didn't you just throw that out? You ran it up the middle 4 times.
And that was so stuffed. That wasn't even close. He wasn't even close to getting in. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was
all right. That's play number 1. Play number 2, you're going on 4th on like the 48 and you got 3 yards.
Yeah.
And you run it up the fucking middle again.
Especially when your defense
it's not
is
working.
And their defense was playing unbelievable.
Punt the fucking ball.
I know. It was a disappointing game call.
The play calling was horrible.
Was disappointing.
I am very critical on the play calling. It was bad. You have okay. We know because Sarkis said it in his interviews. He knows the outside noise. He hears it.
Mm-hmm.
And so does Manning. And what has Manning heard for fucking 6 months? He's God's gift to earth. What does that do? That puts an immense amount of pressure on a guy starting his first big-time college football game.
Yep.
And instead of helping him with short out passes or quick crosses, he's like the longest developing plays in the world, and the offensive line wasn't holding.
Yeah.
And when the offensive line did hold, Arch was underthrowing everything.
He wasn't.
At that point.
That's crazy.
As a coach, you adjust and go, okay, we need to give him a rhythm. And he said that at halftime. You gave him 0 rhythm. There was 0 easy throws.
No, there weren't. There were no easy throws. There's a lot of. It was disappointing. The play call. I agree with you. The play calling was bad, and the execution when there was an actual play was not good. The running game I thought was really good.
The running game was great. They had 166 yards on the ground.
So they did great, but then they just like we always see, they tend to get away from stuff and try to get cute and smart. And I mean, dang, man, that was a game where you just got to keep pounding, and you don't give up field position. You don't go for 4th down every friggin' time. That's just crazy.
You don't. You were 1 for 5 on 4th down.
Yeah.
The goal line one, you go for that. I get that.
You got to go for that, but come on, call a timeout and get a good play.
Yes. And we'll get to clock management in other games because there was some just awful clock management, but there was also some like not great clock management for Texas too.
No, I agree.
Why if you're down 7 and you're running fucking draws and you got a minute and a half left, like why are you running a draw play? If you want a run play, throw it to a wide receiver on a screen and let him go. Those were working.
They were. You know what else was working? Up tempo. When they went up tempo,
move. Yes,
it worked. He only did that like when they scored. They did that.
And I know we're shitting on Texas. All credit to Ohio State's defense. They were phenomenal.
Both defenses were unbelievable.
I think we probably saw 2 of the top 5 defenses in the nation this year.
I agree. It's just it was a winnable game.
Key stats for that for me: 1 for 5 on 4th down, And let me see the penalties.
Oh, the
Penalties
penalties, yeah.
absolutely killed. You're 6 for 50 yards for Texas.
But they were critical penalties.
Bad penalties.
Yeah, they were not good ones.
And the arch turnover, what the basis of that loss was 1 for 5 on 4th down and 50 yards of penalties.
No, I
kills
agree.
you.
I agree. Those kill you, and then
the interception happens. You're like, this is over.
Well, I actually didn't think they were going to score, to be honest with you. Then they went up tempo and scored.
Like, and then on that last drive, they didn't go up tempo.
They didn't go up tempo. And at that point, your defense is holding those guys. There's no fear of leaving time on the clock because your defense is unbelievable.
Just score.
I know. It was shitty.
Yeah,
shitty to watch.
So hopefully they learn from it. It's not like Texas doesn't have a chance at the playoffs anymore.
No, they do.
They could still win the SEC. They still have the whole season ahead of them.
Their defense is going to win a lot. Is going to keep them in all the games, but they have to figure out the offensive side.
I project that Texas sees Ohio State again this year.
They could.
I really do.
They could.
And honestly, that quarterback from Ohio State, he made one good play, but he didn't look fucking good either. He had 120. He had 126 total passing yards.
No, he didn't look great. But I think, what Day was saying, he didn't need to do anything. We know our defense could hold. I mean, of course, he says that after the game.
You lost a game where the other team's offense has 126 total passing yards and 89 total rushing yards.
I know.
It's just aggravating.
I know.
That's aggravating.
And they made 2 plays when they needed to.
They made 2 plays when they needed to.
And Texas put in 0, honestly, until the end of the game. There was no pressure on Ohio State's defense.
0.
Prevent a score.
They didn't stretch anything.
Outside of that one drive down at the goal line.
All right, so we're hoping to see better here by Florida.
You have to, yeah. You have three fairly easy games to get everything going, and like you said before. I mean, one game, nobody. I mean, Ohio State's pretty good. Their offense isn't great. So, but they don't have a hard.
They don't have a rushing game.
And they
don't have a run game at all.
But they're going to be undefeated for a long time until they hit like
Penn
November.
State.
So
that Penn State game is going to be huge. Speaking of Penn State, they played
good.
nobody, but they looked.
Yeah, they looked
ready.
Good.
Their wide receivers looked like it's completely different than last year. That offense.
Yeah, I thought they looked really good. Their defense is really good. Great running backs, quarterbacks. He's a veteran now. He's been around, so I think they're going to do well. But I think they're going to come down to that Ohio State game.
They have Oregon too. The whiteout is Oregon. Oregon looked phenomenal.
Oh God, I'm not on the Oregon band.
I know you're not. They're young.
Not.
They're young, but they are talented.
They are, but I think Penn State takes them.
I just feel like they have one of the best motivational coaches in the nation with Dan Lanning. He is going every week. Those boys are going to be ready.
He's good. I'm just I'm not putting him in there yet.
That's fair.
Yeah,
we'll
fair. See. Because as you know, I was the great Karnak.
Oh, mother of God!
Karnak, the predictor on the Florida State game.
Were you?
Yes, I've been telling you guys about it.
I have a text thread that says you picked Bama.
I did not pick Bama. I picked FSU, and I talked shit last week about it, too.
If you did pick Bama, the only reason you did is because you hate Alabama. Or if you didn't pick Bama.
I've been telling you, I didn't think Florida State would stay down for another year.
But you thought they'd come up and beat Alabama?
I did. I picked them. My gosh. You have a short memory. It was yesterday.
I'm looking at it right now.
I know you're looking at it. I picked FSU.
He picked FSU.
I'm telling you. And they whipped that ass. Yeah. I mean, they beat them. They out-physical Alabama, which is really unusual. Considering when we talk preseason, Alabama has about half their team as preseason All-Americans on the line, and they got run over.
You did pretty good yesterday.
Yeah, I know I did. I don't think I lost.
I don't know who your last one is. It says tick. It was obviously a typo. But you got Texas wrong. You picked LSU. You picked Florida State.
TCU is the last one.
TCU.
They haven't played yet.
Tick. Tennessee, you picked. Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kentucky. They're playing nobody. Notre Dame, you picked them. We have not seen that game
No,
yet.
they're going to win. They're gonna
And
win today.
TCU, we haven't seen that game yet
Win.
either.
Yeah, I'm way up there.
You
but
did
Florida,
pretty damn good.
I'm telling you, Florida State was a way
That
more
was
physical team.
Unbelievably surprising.
It was, but they brought a bunch of new guys in.
Well, let's talk about that game then. What you can't after watching all of last year, you cannot wholly tell me that you saw that going to be what's going to happen.
I don't think I saw that, but we're in the age of portal, man. Those guys, that's a new team, and they were. I'm telling you, I will admit, I haven't seen Alabama like physically beat.
They were physically beat because it was the run game that beat them. Guess how many completions Castellanos had?
He didn't
how
have
many?
He had 9.
9.
Yeah.
He won. They won the game with over 30 points.
Yes.
And they had 9 total completions.
They ran the ball. He ran the ball.
Ran it right down their throat.
And on defense, Florida State was in on that. You know, you can't really judge that quarterback because they were in the backfield literally all night.
Yep.
That was a crazy ass game, but I think the Boars he's got a $70 million buyout. He ain't going nowhere, but
I bet they'll pay it.
I think they probably would pay it.
They'll pay it.
They did not look good, man.
I told you that I saw a good tweet, and I'm going to share it with you now. I didn't tell you this. I don't know who it was from. It was just like a random tweet, but it said, Kalen DeBoer is real lucky that his Wikipedia page doesn't say tarmac right now.
Oh my God, man! The old firing on the
tarmac. The Lane Kiffin treatment.
Yeah, the old firing on the tarmac.
That fan base is pissed.
Oh my God! Well, the thing is, they didn't just get beat; they got
embarrassed.
They got like really beat. It wasn't just like a barrel. And you're always used to Alabama teams. They might be down, but always in the third and fourth quarter, their physicality just killed. They just wears the other team down.
I mean, I picked them to be one of the front runners in the SEC, and I'm going to walk that back now.
They
look
good,
bad.
Man. They don't look good.
Their defensive line was not holding up, and that's supposed to be their strength this year.
No, it's gonna be a long year for him, I think, over there, and I'm sure he's not excited to be trouncing back to.
How many losses does Alabama take for them to actually make that move? Because he's only in year 2, but the way things go these days,
I know, but okay, he's in year. But look at like the records he just broke yesterday. First like opening day loss in forever, biggest loss first game. I mean, there was a lot of firsts in that game yesterday.
I mean, they've got. So you got to think, okay, they lost to FSU.
Yep.
1 loss. ULM, they win that.
Yeah, they'll win that.
They go play Wisconsin.
They'll win that.
They'll probably win. Wisconsin looked pretty bad.
Their defense ain't bad, but they don't have any offense.
They turn around from Wisconsin and get Georgia.
Georgia's going to crush them.
Georgia is going to crush them.
They're going to crush them.
Vanderbilt. Could beat them.
Vander can beat, yeah.
Missouri.
Not bad. They're not
Missouri
a bad team.
could be. Missouri lit up. Yep. Whoever they played, nobody, but they were on fire. And good. Pribula came in and looked like amazing.
Ex
Penn
Stater.
Then you get Tennessee,
which looked good. You guys were talking shit about him, but that quarterback looked good.
South Carolina.
Again, another good team.
LSU
looked good.
OU.
OU
looked good.
They could have a lot of
and
losses.
Auburn doesn't look bad either. Yeah, so you're looking at you could potentially have a losing season.
Oh my God!
Could you imagine?
No.
What the world is going to be on fire in Tuscaloosa?
Well, he'll be getting a $70 million check if they have a losing season.
100%.
Great consolation.
But, how many losses does Alabama have to have for them to make that move?
I think 4 losses.
You really? They're going to lose 4 games.
I think they're going to lose 4. They're just not, but they're not playing good.
No,
I don't know what else to say. It's just they did not look good at all. They got manhandled, which is crazy. Which I love because I'm not an Alabama fan, but I'm not anti-Alabama. I think they just won so many times. Let's say you get tired of. Honestly, you just get tired of it.
You look at that schedule and you see 5 to 6 losses.
Yeah, I think legitimately you're correct. They have a fairly tough schedule. Yeah,
it's a brutal schedule.
Yeah,
DeBoer might be gone, man, and that's brutal. That sucks. That sucks for DeBoer because he gets 0 time to try and build any culture his way. Everybody expects the Saban
Dude,
way.
when you make why would you? Okay, you're a coach and you're going in after. Why would you take a job after Saban was there? There's no winning. That's like a no-win situation.
That's brutal. That's the greatest college football coach ever. You just had to replace.
And he did nothing but like always win. And that's unrealistic to keep that up. But I mean, the next guy up, and it's DeBoer. Never going to do it. Now I'm curious to see when they play at home against one of these teams and
fans
they start getting. Oh man,
those fans are brutal.
They might be getting the old.
Those fans in the Florida State stands were like, oh my God, they were
angry.
Legitimate, like they're gonna have heart palpitations, anger.
They were angry.
It was crazy.
I know. Maybe they'll do like the old Saints with the Aints, put the paper bags over their heads.
Gee, what a fall from grace.
Hey, I like to see turnover in SEC. That's
for sure, but that was wild.
Yeah,
that was bad.
I didn't expect that. I did pick FSU, but not like that. I didn't think it would be like that kind of a game.
Yeah. My number 2 disappointing game. That might have been the biggest shocker of the weekend. My second biggest shocker was South Florida absolutely railroading Boise.
That's the thing with those teams like Boise, you can't lose. Those guys can't lose a game.
They cannot. They're done.
They're done. They're out of it. But they got. So what is it? Are they that bad or is South Florida that good? I mean,
well, we're gonna find out with South Florida because they go to Florida and then to Miami. Yeah. And if they could hang with those games, have 2 losses, and still be the best team in the group of 5, they make the playoff.
They may.
That's it. Those are their 2 tough games. But those are Florida's looked good.
Florida looked good. But
they played Long Island, but they looked good.
Okay, we talked about that. Where do you even find that team? Come on.
I don't know. But
I'm looking through the schedule. Hey, guys, let's schedule somebody. Hey, here's fucking
Long Island.
What do we think about them? Do we want to give them a few million to come on up? Come on, man. That's friggin' ridiculous.
Fair.
And Lagway only played like a half or something. He wasn't even the other quarterback had more yards because they took him out so early. So it's not even a great game.
No. That was wild. But South Florida.
I mean,
South Florida looked good, and they have a ton. They have a ton of SEC, ACC transfers on that team. They could be dangerous.
The Florida game, when they play Florida, that'll be a good indicator.
And we'll see what Miami is tonight because they play Miami too.
I'm not convinced on Miami yet.
How did you feel about K-State?
Dude, they literally won at the last second against North Dakota.
Yep.
And then they lost last week against Iowa State.
Yep.
Of course, I will say this: Iowa State looks pretty freaking good.
They do, and you almost can discount that one because you're playing in Ireland.
Yeah,
on week 0.
And Iowa State is honestly, they scored a bunch of points yesterday too. They're actually good, but I don't know. I think K-State is. I don't see it for them this year. I mean, they struggled. I think they had to. I mean, North Dakota took the lead late in the game, and I think they had to have a miraculous comeback there to beat them. So and North Dakota's good. Don't get me wrong; they're a very
they're
good
FCS
program.
Though.
They are FCS. But
if
they're
you're
a good one.
Perceived as one of the 17th best team in the nation, you can't.
No,
you cannot.
I agree.
Limp against a FCS team.
I think they're going to struggle.
I think they're going to.
I don't know what the problem is with them, but they gave up a lot of points to an
500
FCS
ball
team.
Club.
Yeah. You can't give up 30-some points to an FCS team.
You cannot.
That way. So I think they're going to have a tough year.
And you can't say it's first game jitters. That is their second game of the year.
That's their second game. And it was
at home.
It was at home at the family stadium. Bill Schneider Family Stadium.
I know. Bill Schneider's probably just fuming somewhere.
Billy's still around. Okay.
I mean, he was coaching them 3 years ago.
He was like for his 4th time. He's 105, though. Come on.
He's going to come back. He's going to have to come back and coach them again.
He might kind of like
Kleiman.
You sons of bitches.
Kleiman's a great coach. I think they'll be fine. But man, you got to start. There's some red flags on that team, and it is their offensive line was horrible, but their defense was just atrocious. And when's the last time you could say that about Kansas State? They were always like defense first.
Good. Yeah, they're always a good team. I know. I don't know what's going on there.
What is disappointment or surprise that you felt other than what we've talked about?
I will say, I was trying to look at some of the scores. I mean, a lot of this stuff. I think Texas A&M is going to struggle. they actually, I know the score ended up being 42-24, but it was a closer game than that. And they should be friggin' blowing UTSA out, especially at home. I mean, I don't know about them. I think they're a team that can win. They can beat anybody, but they can also lose to anybody. And the other team, I think, and I called this one, if you remember, Indiana barely got friggin' past Old Dominion.
Oh man,
I mean,
I
woo!
thought for a long time I thought they were going to lose.
I mean, I didn't think they were going to lose, but I mean, it's Old Dominion, and you're friggin'. That's not the same Indiana team from last year. I think they're back to the old Indiana. Unfortunately, great coach and stuff, and yells and screams, but I just don't.
They've got a pretty tough. They've got not a tough schedule. I think they have a pretty gettable schedule. Like they play Kennesaw State. Oh my God, who's this team?
That old Mountain Kennesaw, the old
they have a
commissioner.
They have a team on here that ESPN doesn't even have their logo. I think it's Indiana State.
Hey, that's where Larry Bird went, man.
Yeah, well,
the Birdman.
Illinois, Iowa, Oregon. They're going to get crushed by Oregon. Michigan State, UCLA, Maryland. UCLA was hot garbage.
They were bad.
Maryland, Penn State, Wisconsin. I mean, they'll still have like a 10-3 year.
I don't think so. I think Maryland looked really good. Which they always do early in the season, by the way.
Every year.
Because they have those crazy friggin' helmets. Maryland state flag or whatever that is. They have some crazy shit on their helmets. Illinois, I think, is a good team.
They're a good team.
They're actually projected high. Man.
Iowa
scored some points.
You're at Iowa, too. That's always a tough.
And Iowa's got a great defense. They always do.
Oregon,
your team. Oregon will kill them.
Oregon's going to kill them.
Yeah, they're going to freaking kill them.
But Michigan State looked like hot garbage.
No, they didn't look that bad.
They looked bad.
Come on, they're back.
UCLA looked atrocious.
So I watched, it was a late game. I watched the first quarter. It wasn't first quarter. It looked like they were, I figured they had it. And I looked at the score. They got friggin' annihilated. God dang, man. That's
Nico Iamaleava had himself a rough game.
Yeah, I hope he needs to spend that money because he's done.
I know, and he watched Tennessee absolutely give it to Syracuse.
Well, and that was the thing, right? I think he left, and the thing was they had to quickly get a quarterback in. Their quarterback did great.
Yeah, Aguilar did great. Syracuse is not a bad team.
No, they're not a bad team.
They're not as good as what old Greg was saying, but Tennessee handled them.
Yeah, they did. They did really good. They may have scored 45 points. How about Texas Tech put up 67?
Arkansas Pine Bluff.
How about USC put up 73?
Who did they play? Nobody?
Nah, nobody. They put up 73 points, though.
Jesus Christ. I was watching the ticker on the bottom yesterday, and one of those teams was up 42-0, and there was still 8 minutes in that second quarter.
So let me ask you this. Is it better? What do you think? Is it better to have that kind of a first game or a Texas versus Ohio State?
I think there's different ways to look at it. So if you look at the Texas Ohio State game, I feel like that's great for Texas. They got beat. I get that. They looked like shit, but they didn't. No one got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
No one got hurt. And they know their deficiencies now because they just played a defense that is amazing.
Yeah.
That locked down what the problems are going to be. If you're playing like Pine Bluff, you get away. Even where you're weak, you're better than them.
Yeah.
So, but
I agree.
There's a point to be made of that warm-up game where these guys haven't every year it's a new set of people or teammates. You don't have that rhythm yet. You get a chance to create rhythm.
I think maybe those are two extremes, right? You're going one of the best teams in the country you're playing, which Ohio State, or
one of the worst.
I mean, just look at the Florida game. I mean, the quarterback literally didn't get to play 4 quarters. That's not great either. I mean, in my opinion. I mean, you like your team to be able to play. I mean, not that I think, if you look at some of these other scores are just, some of them are freaking crazy. But Tennessee, Syracuse, that's a great game. Those are
great starting games right there.
You're favored. You Tennessee, you should beat them. But Syracuse is a good team. And at least it's competitive. I just think some of these blowouts, like the USC game, that you proved zero.
Yeah, like Illinois over Western Illinois.
I mean,
It's just nothing.
Some of that crap is just, come on, dude.
And we're going to see that for 3 weeks now in Texas, and the hype is going to build again.
I know.
And then we're going to see them go into Florida, and they better have their shit together because Florida's not a bad team.
No, Florida's not a bad team.
And also, Florida's coach's back is against the wall.
Yeah, he's definitely.
So he will do whatever he has to win that game.
I agree. Yeah, you're right, though. I haven't looked ahead to the schedule. There's not a lot of, it's week 1, and then usually there's a little break for everybody.
It's not this year. Next week, there's good games on. I mean, that's the beauty of this new playoff system is that everybody's playing bigger games because you can afford to lose a couple.
All right, that's good.
But like next week, you've got, where's the big game? Illinois, Duke, SMU, Baylor, Iowa State, Iowa.
Well, that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
Oh, God, man. That's actually going to be a great game.
Oklahoma State, Oregon, Ole Miss, and Kentucky.
Okay. I like that.
South Florida and Florida is going to turn into a decent game.
That's going to be a good one next week.
And you got Oklahoma, Michigan next week. Mississippi State, Arizona State next week.
Michigan didn't look good. They won.
Michigan looked not good.
They didn't. They look. I mean, obviously they won. They didn't have a great opponent there, but they didn't look that good.
No. So there's decent games.
Right.
There's some decent games every week now because week 3 we get A&M and Notre Dame.
Oh, I like that.
And I think that's at Notre Dame.
I like it. I want to see. I'm curious to see what as we do this. Notre Dame hasn't played yet, but I'm curious to see what they have this year. And against Miami. How about, let me ask you this game. What did you think about the Army losing to Tarleton State?
Dude, you cannot lose that game.
God bless, man.
Army was good last year. Those service schools, they're like, besides Navy always feels like they're there. But Army and Air Force, they've won every 4 years. They'll sneak up.
I was watching that game. It's just, I mean, I don't know.
It looked like an evenly matched game, and that's not good.
They were even.
It's not good for Army.
They were evenly matched, and their field goal kicker missed a couple, late ones, but it shouldn't come down to that.
No,
I mean, you shouldn't be giving up 30 points either to Tarleton State.
Nope.
Yeah. How about, can we talk about your favorite team?
Texas Longhorns?
Baylor, who you picked.
I know.
They got crushed.
They didn't get crushed.
38-24.
It was a much closer game.
It was closer.
Baylor's going to have a good defense. Plus, Baylor has to... Put Auburn in the Big 12, they probably top one of the front runners in the Big 12.
I mean, is Auburn that good this year, you think?
Their offense looked way better
than
I thought it would. Jackson Arnold
looked good.
He looks good.
He had 137 yards rushing.
Yeah, he runs the shit out of the ball.
He does.
And that's a difference maker. Think of that Cam Newton year when Auburn,
Yeah.
Plus, Hugh Freeze is coaching for his job.
Yeah.
And Bama's down. Auburn could be...
Auburn could
be very scary for a lot of teams. And dark horse sneak into playoff on the back end. Their defense was legit for a lot of that game.
Aranda needs to... I think he's on the hot seat. He's got to win this year. He's got to do...
How is he on the hot seat? He almost won the Big 12 last year.
But he started out 1-4 and then went 6-0, I think, or something like that. And dude, you gotta win some of these games. And he's in the Big 12, so he'll win games.
He'll win a lot of games.
They're good enough to win games. But
I mean, Arizona State didn't look that great.
No, and actually, the Baylor quarterback, he ran.
He's good.
He threw for 419.
Sawyer
yards.
Robinson is very good.
Yeah, he is good.
And that's why I picked Baylor, and I still hold to that because all they have to do is win the Big 12, and the Big 12 they didn't look that good this week. Good.
Texas, it's hard. Texas Tech killed somebody, but
Utah looked great.
Utah looked good, man.
But also UCLA looked like they shouldn't even be in the Big 10.
No, but Utah actually scored a bunch of points.
A ton. Their quarterback, Devin Dampier, was quite good.
I know. I wonder what the old 8-year quarterback, what's he thinking?
I read another thing that said somewhere along a road in Utah, Cam Rising shed one single tear in happiness for the... holy shit, dude.
He was there a long time. He collected some checks, though. I think he's fine.
He was at Texas first.
he was around a long time,
A
man.
very long time.
Okay, let's switch over to that Georgia Tech Colorado game. So
What
the hell was
the
Prime
clock
doing?
management?
What was Prime Time doing at the end of that game?
Why do you not call the timeout? You
End
had
of the game
two.
with 2, left 2 on the table, and they were actually driving.
What? Yeah. What?
I don't know.
What could you possibly? How could you possibly defend that?
I don't know. I'll give you a positive. They look a little bit as more of a team than they did last year, but they gave up 300 and some yards rushing. I mean, good God. Georgia Tech ran all over them. Their quarterback,
they didn't have to throw.
They didn't have to throw. And the quarterback of Colorado, I think he's okay, but
It's the same problem they had last year. He was running for his life the whole game.
Yeah. It was a closer game than I thought, though.
If you don't have an offense, I thought Georgia Tech was going to blow them out. But if you don't have an offensive line, you're going to struggle.
No, I agree. And Georgia Tech turned it over the first 3 times they had it.
Yeah.
And only gave up like 7 points.
They played a sloppy game, Georgia Tech.
They did not play well. And the game was in doubt there the whole game. And I thought they had a better team, but they just weren't executing.
Yeah, if you watch the game, physically they were the better team. They made some bonehead mental mistakes, and it didn't cost them because they were playing a team that just couldn't do anything.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they go. I mean, Haynes King, he ran for 156 yards, quarterback. Did you see the end of the game? That dude was.
He's fast.
He is fast, but that last run he made, he was hurting, man. And he ran into
his
the
side.
End. Yeah, he was. That's a lot of runs. 19 carries. I think Georgia Tech's going to be okay. They looked okay.
I'm holding pat to they'll fix that.
I think
I think they make the ACC championship game.
And I think Colorado has an easy schedule.
They do have an easy schedule
for a little while.
But they don't. Tech beats them. I think Baylor beats them.
I think Baylor beats them.
I don't know about Arizona State. They look bad.
Well, here's the thing, though. I think they just got exposed on their rushing defense. That's a lot.
Just run it right up the gut because they have nobody on the defensive line.
So where do you think? You think Georgia Tech is in the running at the ACC?
I do. I mean, I picked them to go to the ACC championship game.
All right.
I think there was 2 teams that you're like, my God, those are the 2 best teams in the ACC, and it was Clemson and Georgia Tech. But then Florida State crushed Alabama. You have to put them in that conversation.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, I think after watching all the games, Florida State looked better than Clemson. Clemson's offense struggled.
Clemson, yeah, but I think they fixed that.
They struggled.
That's a good port. But LSU has a good defense.
Holy shit, LSU looked good.
They look good. That was a really, really good game.
Brian Kelly almost screwed that game for him again. That dude cannot get out of his own way in game 1.
Yeah.
And Nussmeier pulled him out of that. Garrett Nussmeier is very good.
He's really good. He's a good but that was a great game. I will say.
That was a very good game. And I'll tell you what, the LSU run game is much better than last year.
It is. And Clemson has a great defense.
Did you see that being that low scoring of a game?
No.
I was very surprised by both defenses.
I didn't think it would be a defensive game. I thought with the quarterbacks on both sides, I thought it would be a more high scoring. Defenses were hitting, man. It was a really good game. Both those teams, I think, are set up well to get into the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
I think they're both really strong teams. But there was the thing with LSU though. LSU still has to beat a lot. I mean, not that Clemson doesn't have a hard schedule, but LSU in the Southeast you got to go through a gauntlet. You got to be up every single week almost, and that's a tough thing to do, man.
So, Syracuse schedule-wise, they've got Georgia Tech on the 13th. That's a big game for them.
Who's this now?
I'm sorry,
LSU?
not Syracuse. Clemson.
Clemson, okay.
Right? Then they've got SMU.
Okay.
They've got Florida State on that schedule.
That'd be a great game.
And they've got South Carolina in the year. So there's some tough games there.
They have a few, but I will say they're a really good team.
They are.
An LSU schedule, I'm going to guarantee.
Yeah, I'm going to look at that now for us because that's going to be
A little different.
A bit different. They got Louisiana Tech next week.
Okay.
But then they go there against Florida.
Yep.
I don't know who this team is. SELA, Southeast Louisiana.
Southeast Louisiana.
Jesus. Okay, but then they got Ole Miss.
Yep.
South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Bama, but who the fuck knows what Bama's going to be then? Arkansas, Western Kentucky, Oklahoma. That's a much tougher schedule.
It is. It's not as tough as it could be in the Southeast Conference. So
no, that's
easier. That's an easy Southeast Conference
with
schedule.
that team.
Yeah, they
you need to get past Florida and A&M.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't play any of the big guys.
If they get past Florida and A&M, I don't know about Oklahoma. We'll see as they go. Yeah. They looked way better.
I know, but they didn't play anybody.
In Alabama, we'll see what happens,
well, that's true. Look at us. We're already discounting Alabama.
We shouldn't. We absolutely shouldn't.
I love it.
They're one of the most talented rosters in the nation.
They do.
So, I mean, there's some tough, but you're right. It's not as tough as it could be. LSU, I think that is a statement LSU makes.
Yeah.
Game 1. It's saying, hey, like, we're not fucking going anywhere.
I liked it. I like the game.
It's still, I don't trust Brian Kelly.
No, both teams very, very physical though. I will say.
It was. They were hitting the shit out of each other.
Hitting.
That was fun to watch.
It was a good game.
So yeah, I think early overreaction is Ohio State is probably going to go to number 1, but they shouldn't. They should not. Their offense was not good.
Okay, why should they jump? They're not pre-ranked
because they beat Texas.
I know, but they were favored too. So why
Penn State should go number 1.
Penn State should be number 1. I mean, it's just
LSU should be number 2.
LSU
should be number 2.
Clemson should stay up there, high in the top 10. They shouldn't drop too
Ohio
much.
State should be 3. Texas should probably be closer to 10.
I think Texas.
It won't happen.
Here's what I think: Texas.
5 to 8.
I think they dropped to 4.
I think
because they made that comeback at the end of the game. If they would have got shut out, I think they would have dropped further.
That's fair.
But I think they drop down to number 4.
But you would put them ahead of Oregon. You'd put them ahead of Georgia. You'd put them ahead of.
Well, not Georgia. I think Georgia's probably had a blowout game. I don't know. I don't think they dropped further than they. I mean, dropping from 1 to 4 is a pretty big drop.
That is a big drop.
When you only lost by a touchdown and you outgained the other team.
That's true.
It's a tough one. It's scary. Well, and these aren't.
Yeah, and it doesn't actually matter.
Either. These aren't They don't do the other rankings for a while.
I hate preseason rankings, but it's the world we live in, so you got to go with it. I mean, if Notre Dame beats Miami tonight, Notre Dame's top 5.
Yeah.
So Texas lost that game. They're going to drop. I think they drop further than you think.
Maybe.
Their offensive woes, horrible play calling.
Well, the thing is, though, so they have 3 easy games, while some of these other teams probably have a little more.
Yeah, and they'll inch back up.
So they'll inch back up.
By the time they play Florida, that's probably a top 10 game.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And if they get past Florida, the hype is going to be right back to where it was.
It will. And then they hit Georgia. The Georgia game is going to be a big one.
Georgia's later in the year. So Texas, when do they play Georgia? In November. So they got to get through Oklahoma still. I mean,
I think they beat Oklahoma. I think the Georgia game is going to be a tough game for them.
You've got Florida, Oklahoma. Then you get some easier SEC games. You get Kentucky. Yeah. Oof, man, they're bad.
I don't think
they're bad.
You have to look at the Texas defense against all these teams. Forget the offense right now.
Right. Mississippi State.
The defense will shut these guys down.
Yep. Vanderbilt, probably defense going to shut down Vanderbilt. Then you get Georgia. Then you get Arkansas. Then you get A&M. Those last 3 games are going to be crucial.
Be tough games.
But Texas has a manageable schedule the rest of the way.
They do.
They have to get past Florida and Oklahoma. Then you get that break to build confidence. Then you have to. You lost to Ryan Day the second time. You've lost to Kirby twice. Yeah. And you've lost to Kalen DeBoer, right?
Yep.
You have to win that game at Georgia.
I agree.
Or you get marked. Sark gets marked as James Franklin.
And Georgia
cannot win a big game.
Georgia is going to have a tough defense, just like OSU did.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good season. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting Texas to really shut down these next 3 opponents.
San Jose, UTEP, and we should see backups by the start of the second half.
Yeah. All right.
Then you get Florida. At Florida. That is a tough place to play.
It's a tough place, but I'm just saying the defense was unbelievably good.
They were amazing, but what the offense has a lot of shit to fix.
They have stuff to fix, but I mean, you shut down Ohio State. Ohio State, I mean, their offensive line too, and it's a different team. I don't know. I'm probably more positive on them maybe than I should be, but
I am
we'll have to see.
cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm curious. So tonight's game, no, I'm really curious to see both Notre Dame and Miami.
Yeah, I want to see CJ Carr.
I don't know.
I want to see the redshirt freshman go in there.
Yeah, and
at Miami and see what happens.
And I'm that game to me is a big game.
Oh yeah,
because
that's
I don't
huge.
think anybody knows what either of those teams have at this point.
How about South Carolina and Virginia Tech?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, Virginia Tech's back against the wall. Their coach is going to be gone if he doesn't win.
But Sellers is really good.
He is good.
He's like really good.
What is the question mark on that South Carolina team, though? It's the receivers.
They do have one good receiver, though.
One, though.
And Sellers runs. He'll run the ball.
Yeah, he runs.
I don't know. I'm pretty high on South Carolina.
I think so, too. We need to see. They're going to have a good defense.
Yeah.
We need to see if the wide receivers can stack up because they're going to. I mean, Virginia Tech's not a bad team.
No, they're never bad, but they're not. They haven't been good since Beamer left.
Right. Oh my God! Twist of all twists. Beamer goes. Shane Beamer ends up at Virginia Tech next year. That would be hilarious.
Beamer. Oh my God! And Rich Rod won over in West Virginia.
Oh my God! They looked bad too.
Hey, they won big.
The first half wasn't big.
They won big. Rich Rod's back, baby.
I think we're gonna see a lot of weird shit this year in football.
Monday night, we got
Belichick
and his girlfriend coaching
oh my
against.
God.
Who are they coaching against?
TCU.
TCU is gonna beat them, I think. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
We don't even know what they
it's
have.
just so. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It is. With Mac, you knew what you were getting from North Carolina.
Let me ask this: how many times do you think they panned to her during the game? Over under.
I think everyone's sick of it and so weird we don't see it.
Oh God, I think we get. I'm going to say over under's 5. I'm going to go probably 4.
I guess I say that, but there was a college game at fucking Arrowhead this past week, and all we saw was Taylor Swift's hand.
Swift. Yeah.
I guess you're right. There would probably be a few times.
Oh my God!
How many of his Super Bowl rings does she have on her hands?
Ah, gross. I don't know. It is so gross. I lost so much respect for that guy, man. Not that I had.
I respect his football knowledge, the football coach.
No,
outside of the foot, it's like Tiger Woods. You respect Tiger Woods, the golfer.
I know.
But the Perkins waitress, Tiger Woods, is a little different.
He's Tiger. No,
and he's Belichick.
It is weird.
He's like the greatest NFL coach ever.
Please don't even get me started on all these people that everybody just loves and puts at these high regards who behind the scenes did some friggin' ridiculous shit. So
all of them do ridiculous shit.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Not everyone, but a lot of them.
Every single one.
Okay.
You think about it. We were athletes. You could get away with murder.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the Belichick one's just yucky.
Gary Amato got away with so much shit at that high school.
He was the man.
Because he was the man. And that these guys are the man of all the mans.
Yeah, I know. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
People hold them in such high regard as humans, and some of their humanality is not there, if that's a word.
Humanality. Yeah.
Citizen.
I mean, you put them up on a pedestal, right?
Yeah. Sports don't. Yeah. Anyhow. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Under 4 times they show us.
We have to, because this won't come out before then. We have to make our picks for next week.
All right.
So let's do the big games.
Hit me.
Illinois Duke.
Illinois.
SMU Baylor.
Baylor.
Indiana. Nope, that's not a big game. Iowa State.
Iowa State. They look good, man.
So that's 3. We're doing 5, right? So what's the next big one? Oklahoma, Michigan.
Oh, God, Michigan's bad. Oklahoma.
And let's do the last one. Looks like a good... Florida, South Florida.
Florida.
Okay. So for me on those, for the Illinois Duke, Illinois. Baylor, SMU, I'm taking Baylor.
Of course.
I have to. Iowa State, I'm taking Iowa.
Oh, you think that defense?
I think it's going to be a
down?
defensive battle.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a defensive battle.
All right.
Okay, the next one I said was Oklahoma, Michigan. Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Michigan's offense needs to figure some shit out.
Not very good.
I don't think Sherrone Moore is going to be up there for too long.
No.
And the last one we said South Florida, Florida.
You going South Florida?
I want to see the line on it.
Nah, no.
I want to see the
These
line
are
on
straight
it.
up.
No.
These are
I
straight
want
up.
it because I think Florida's going to win that game.
Yeah.
But I do think it's going to be close. And I think South Florida covers.
Okay. But you just think Florida wins?
I think Florida wins.
All right.
So the only difference we have is that Iowa State.
Iowa State is really good. But
Iowa's defense is very good.
Yeah. That'd be a good game.
That'll be a very good game. Because the Kansas State defense that Iowa just played is not a Kansas State defense we're used to.
Yeah.
The Iowa defense that just played is the Iowa defense we are used to.
I agree. All right. It's going to be fun. I like it.
All right. Before we go, I know we're getting long here. I just want to hear your reaction to the biggest news that happened. Two things. Number one, before we get off college, Lee Corso, what a fucking god among men for college football. He literally put college football on the map.
He really did.
You got to say thank you to the guy.
Absolutely.
I hate that he picked Ohio State, but we all knew that was going to happen.
That was his first pick and his last
I know.
pick.
He said
he
my
was right,
first
and
love.
He was right. Fuck.
And, here's what pissed me off about game day with that. Is you need that Lee Corso character on it. I get that. They really overtop thing. But Pat McAfee comparing himself to Lee Corso is unbelievably bad.
I don't like Pat McAfee.
That was not cool.
He's ridiculous.
He should not have said that.
No. He's a jerk, man.
That was not.
How long does he stay around?
He'll be here. They'll be there for a while. They gave him so much money.
He's a loud.
But he replaced David Pollock. Who would you rather have?
Well, David Pollock's like a friggin' log sitting there. Hey, Liz, he's like David Pollock. But I would. How about a medium? How about neither of them?
We have that. We have Saban.
They don't even. I like Saban. Okay.
I like Saban a lot.
I didn't like him when he coached.
I know.
Now I like him.
I know. He's opening up a bit, and you get to see
he's funny,
he is.
Man.
Yeah,
he's funny. And I like Herb Street. I like. They got enough guys. They don't need that friggin' clown on there.
He's going to be on there.
I know he is. He signed a huge contract. Bastard.
Saying that about Corso on Corso's last show.
He's a jerk, man.
That was not cool.
No, he's a friggin' jerk.
But let's celebrate Corso. That was,
I agree.
What a career.
He's done great, man. He really got everyone to tune in early for football games.
Absolutely.
So.
And you could see the genuine connection between him and Herb Street that developed. Like, it was good TV.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It was good TV. So, hey, congratulations to a really long career and send off, and hopefully your last few years here are really enjoyable.
Good dude.
He is a good dude. So, number 2, big news.
Yes.
And we're going to the NFL.
Okay.
And you said this yesterday to me, and I want to put on record why.
Okay.
You said the Parsons deal was a decent deal.
I actually do. Okay, look.
Why?
Parsons, he was acting kind of like a little bit of a baby, to be honest with you.
He always has, but all of them do.
I know. But I'm going to say this. So they traded one guy, a defensive end, and they got back an all-pro defensive end or defensive guy and 2 first-round picks for him. I'm telling you, everybody immediately then puts Green Bay in the playoffs. One dude on defense ain't getting you in the playoffs.
It is when he's on the other side of Rashawn Gary.
I just don't see it, man. I think they were always going to be a good team, so it's going to be hard to measure. But I don't think they're a Super Bowl team. By any means.
Man, you're crazy.
No.
Green Bay?
No, not
I
at
do.
all. And I think Dallas, and trust me, I'm not a Jerry Jones guy. But I kind of halfway agree with him that he got a pretty good haul back. And for one guy, it's one dude. And so I'm not angry about it. I'm not an angry guy about it. And you know what? What if he goes up there? Check this out. Here's a scenario. He goes up there and gets hurt or something. God. Then
he
it's
got
like
a big
real
contract.
Real good. Yeah, he got like $136 million.
Yeah, it's like
guaranteed.
$47 million a year.
He got a huge contract. So I'm okay with it as a new Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh, you're back, are you?
No, I don't hate them as much as I
Christ
used to. Ever
almighty.
since I went up there and saw their facility, I'm like, yeah, they're all right. They're not bad, man.
Do you ever like actually get anywhere with all these wheels breaking on every bandwagon you jump on?
I do switch around a lot.
Dear Lord.
All right, let's just be clear. I'm still a Charger fan.
Is that number one now?
I think they're number one. They had to replace my Giants.
Last year was the Giants.
Giants
so.
and Jets, I'm still kind of, I hope they do okay. I think I'm a Charger guy. And Dallas is, I know I'm going to get beat up for it, but I'm kind of liking the Dallas a little bit.
That was a horrible trade.
I don't think so.
You just trade away top 5 defensive player.
But what if they have first round picks, like a couple now every year? They could pull some phenomenal shit. I gotta agree with them. Dallas.
No, I know that.
They could get, if they need another quarterback, if they need there's a lot of good college guys out there. I think it's a great pick. I'm going to go with Jerry or with him on this about his Herschel Walker trade.
That's completely different. The Herschel Walker trade had clauses in it that said if they dropped the 5 guys they got for Herschel Walker, they'd get 5 first rounds.
Well,
and they did. They dropped it, and they spent some of those picks that they got to move up to get good players.
I'm just saying.
So you got your one good Pro Bowl player, and then you're going to spend one of those ones to move up in the first round to get somebody you want.
I'm just saying we'll have to see how it works out. I don't think Green Bay is a Super Bowl team.
I do.
I don't see it.
I do. They were a deep playoff team last year.
I think that division got better. And I'm not a friggin' Caleb Williams fan, but I think Chicago got better. I think Detroit's sitting there in front of them.
But Minnesota didn't get better.
We don't know.
They got worse.
But we have no idea.
They got worse.
We don't know.
They got worse.
Oh, okay. Okay, obviously, but
they got worse. They lost a lot on defense. They got worse.
I'm just telling you, I don't see it. I think it was a good deal. Get the drama out of the room and move on.
But it's not drama. The drama is Jerry Jones.
It is.
He refuses to talk to the agent.
Well, it was a principle thing.
It's not. It's how these guys.
You're hanging a little bird.
I know, because me and you are not going to see eye on this. We're going to just combat about it.
We're not going to.
That was a horrible trade.
And I'm generally a Cowboy hater. But,
that was a bad trade.
But you know what? I'm kind of on their bandwagon.
I'll tell you what. If in 5 months from now, if I'm wrong, I will eat crow and say I'm wrong.
All right, and wear a Yankee hat.
Hell no.
Okay.
It's not a Yankees team. Why is it always tied back to the Yankees?
I had to do that for you.
Why is it always tied back to the goddamn Yankees?
Just throw that
Every time. I told you somehow you tie the
never had a season.
I told you you'd pull the fucking football talk back to that.
That was awesome.
You son of a bitch. All right.
Oh,
I'm not wearing a Yankees hat.
All right. Just
I do have some video picture evidence that you wore a Tampa Bay hat.
I know. I was sleeping, though, and that was messed up.
No,
man.
it was. You weren't sleeping. You knew what was happening.
I didn't.
It just drove for 21 straight hours.
That's messed up, man. I didn't even know you took the picture either.
Yes, I did, my friend.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So we don't see eye on that.
No, not at all. And I'm sure a lot of fans feel the same way, but I honestly, it's going to take a while to see how it works out, but I'm approved. It's Bunk approved.
Bunk approved. All right, Bunk. Well, we do have a lot to talk about as far as the NFL goes, so maybe we'll see. But there may be a little one-off, little extra podcast in the week this week.
I like that. Maybe we'll do a little extra NFL one.
But Bunk, anything else to head out on?
I just got a call out for somebody still.
Oh, who's that?
Matthew McConaughey, please come to our podcast.
You actually say it?
We will have fun and talk sports.
You don't need to say it anymore. Oh, he's never coming on the show.
Number 6. This is call out number 6 for him. I think he's gonna, because this is a friggin' awesome show.
Hey, there was a comment on one of the YouTube videos that said 25 is the over.
25? I think it's gonna be less. This is only number 6.
We're at 6,
and I just sang to him. and I actually bought us tequila because I'm trying to get in kind of good with him. Got some tequila out there.
It's funny that you bought that tequila because I've never actually seen you in pantalones. You just wear fucking shorts everywhere.
Shortalones.
It could be -4 degrees and you'll be in shortalones.
That's true. But on a serious note, folks, we would like to make a call out for.
All right, come
for
on,
Maddie.
Matthew.
Come on, Maddie. Come see us here at the Bunk and Pick Show. We're gonna talk. Hey, we would love to see and hear what his insight into the Texas football team is.
Yeah, that'd be great.
He's in there. He's in the locker room.
Yeah.
He can help us out. So we're ready for you. And if you need me to like do a rap song, write a poem, whatever it is, brother.
Write a poem.
I write a poem.
I need it. You write a fucking poem. You read that next week.
We're
That's
right here,
now.
brother.
You write that fucking
Come
poem.
see us. We'll talk sports with you. All right. That was
All
it.
right. That is it. Please smash that like button for us. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on any podcast platform you enjoy and give us that good rating. And if you have any questions, send them to bunkandpickpodcast@gmail.com.
Talking to you, Matthew. I call him Matthew.
God damn
Fuck.
it. He's never coming.
Damn it.
Matthew.
Cut.
Matthew.
Cut.
Matthew.
Cut. Redo. Maddie.
Okay. That's staying in.
All right.
And also that weird laugh you just had. All right.
Fuck.
We need to get out of here.
All right.
All right, everyone. We don't throw the balls.
We
but we
roll
roll them
them
balls.
It's the Bunk and Pick Podcast.
That's messed up, man.
Have a good one, everyone.
It's the Bunk and Pick Podcast.